He clearly showed it.
Frank Martin isn't that good. I'm sorry to say, Frank Martin isn't an A or B level fighter. When I say that good, Zab, I'm talking about A or B level fighters. I'm talking about you, like when you was in your prime. They ain't like that. So that's the ones because we looked up to you. Floyd studied like you and people like that. So when he look at Frank Martin, he a bum. Because he don't see the foot movement. He don't see the speed. He don't see the IQ that he's seen studying you, Pernell Whitaker, Sugar Ray Robinson, all this other stuff. So no, he's not. He's a good fighter, but I hope he fights us. But he's not going to fight us. We offered him already.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think about Frank Martin? Do you guys feel the same way? Kyron Davis is also a fighter, a current fighter right now, active fighter.
You solid.
You can't hear you, Kai. You're on mute again.
You hear me now? I said that. I think that Frank Martin's a good fighter. I think that he has great fundamentals. He was holding his own with Gervonta Davis until things got a little tricky. Until Gervonta Davis stepped it up to the elite level, then he wasn't able to go. So you're right, Pops, on that one, right? But that was against the elite level fighter. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in the past, he showed us good durability. He's always in great shape. He always come and let his hands go. He always puts on a good performance. You know what I'm saying? So, would I say Frank Martin's a bum? Nah, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't call him a bum. I wouldn't say that he's not a good fighter or he's a bum.
But
you know I just feel like
honestly, Frank Martin's best win is better than Floyd Schofield's best win.
You're still a Floyd.
No.
Guys, hold up, because we talking about Frank Martin, we ain't talking about Floyd Schofield. So how you keep throwing him back in there? We talking about Frank, we talking about Floyd.
You're talking about levels. You're talking about if Floyd, if Floyd's on that level.
He was just making a statement about Frank.
Right.
And so I was gonna feed in there. You brought in Kid right now, and Kid ain't on that. That's
he asked.
You don't know nothing about my son.
He asked, how would your son do good against Frank Martin? How he would do?
Frank Martin is a bum.
You're shitting on Frank.
Listen, like I said, that's some hating shit. Now let me go to you, Zab. I understand what you said.
Come on, dog. That's the hard question. Answer the hard questions.
All right, when I say bum, I mean like sea level. I don't mean like bum, like a person that can't fight in the street. And I got to pick a better word for it. I get that. But what I mean is A, B, C level. Because that's what we're shooting for. We don't care about the D, E, F, the cab driver, the tomato can. So when I say Frank is a C level. And to me, a C level is a bum. Because if you could be C, you could be A with more discipline and more IQ. So it is what it is.
A C level can't beat the B level fighter?
Yes. It happened in time. Look at Salido when he beat Lomachenko. It could happen if the fighter ain't focused. And that's only when a fighter get comfortable and think he made it.
Yeah.
So, Pop, I'm gonna say like this. From my assumption, from my assessment today, I love how you coming with the whole Brooklyn. I mean, I'm from the K too, so I know how to go. First of all, which part of Brooklyn you from?
Albany Project.
Albany Project. Big shout out to you. Well, I didn't know that. Hey, yo, so was Floyd Schofield born in New York too?
No, he was born in Jersey City.
Oh, okay.
He was born in Jersey City.
So, got you.
Now, Coach, my question to you is, right, because you're going to hear a lot.
Hold on, Mills. I ain't finished that.
Sorry about that.
So what I was saying was, you said a lot of great things today. I mean, you kind of put your son under the firing range right now. Because I think that with all of the great fighters you called out today and said that what he would do in high, kind of put Floyd under a microscope now for fighters to be gunning at him and to be aiming at him. You know what I'm saying? So potentially some good fights can be made. I promise you, because one thing about this platform right here that we have seen in the past, when guys come on this page and talk like they talk, shit happens.
Fight comes into fruition.
Things happen. You know what I'm saying? So all I want to say is that, you said a lot of great things today. You put your son on a great platform, on a great pedestal. You got to be ready now, because now they gonna come. They coming, Pop. Whatever you want it.
I need
them coming now.
For me to create the greatest boxer of all time, I need the greatest fighters to develop him. Win, lose, or draw. Iron sharpen iron. If I'm getting tomato cans and cab drivers, how the hell am I going to create the greatest boxer of all time? I need the Shakurs, I need the Chans and the Tanks, and even if he loses, he's going to gain experience. and it's gonna make him better. So that's all I'm here to do, is to get the best fights that's gonna make him grow to reach his goal. That's it. I'm not cocky. He got to do the work. He got to go up there and slip them punches. I'm giving my son something to shoot for, live up to, so that he's not sitting at home and playing games all day. Now he know he got to get on because they done it for him. So
Right.
and then other things we could be talking about besides debating though. It's a lot of business stuff that these fighters don't know. A lot of money they put on the table. So maybe one day we got have a discussion about business. We got discussions about management contracts. There's a lot of ways we can utilize besides what we do.
Do you have any other talents that you're working with in the boxing game?
No, I only train my son. I only want to train my son.
Okay.
Now, Coach, my question to you is, right, there's a lot of father and son combos in boxing, right? A lot of people start to supposedly quote unquote hate that they say, but in reality they don't hate the fighter. They actually hate the things that the fathers say, right? Because they're promoting them. Do you feel like you're gonna get that Bill Haney syndrome?
One, man, Bill is not the thing. The second thing, as a brown man, anything you do to elevate yourself, you're gonna get ridiculed. You're probably gonna get more ridicule than you get compliments. That's just the life of a brown man. So if you're already weak to worry about what people are gonna say, how they're gonna feel, you're never gonna be able to make it. Because as the businesses try to take over on you, the people try to take over on you, you just gotta be strong every which way. And I can't say meditate, believe in God, and walk forward.
I got a good question for you because you brought up Bill and said you and Bill is not the same. Yeah, I like that. What do you think about a fight with Floyd Schofield and Devin Haney right now? What do you think about that?
I think Devin right now needs to heal up. I think Devin took a traumatic experience mentally, and for somebody who hasn't faced nothing like that. So I think Devin needs to enjoy his money right now and sit back and heal up mentally. Because he still got to deal with all these people ridiculing him online, and mentally that still take apart whether the person says so or not. And then when they go in the ring, they trying to perform for people that they don't know, strangers. So I think he should just mentally do the mental work, enjoy his money, and then wait for the next one. I ain't even focusing on Devin right now.
Right.
I think Devin was wrong though, in a sense. I think he was wrong. And me and Devin, me and Bill always had our things against each other. But I really believe that Devin should get a match against Ryan. I really believe that would be fair to let him get a rematch at a heavyweight class to avenge that. Same way Cotto got his revenge,
Right. Shut it down, Davis. You're a quiet guy. You do all your talking in the ring, but you don't have a father, Coach. What do you think about that situation, that question that I asked, as far as that? Because he's a very quiet fighter. He's about the business, but he's very quiet. And I think because you're quiet, do you feel like
couldn't train me? My dad couldn't train me, man. He couldn't. Like I respect him and I love him to death, but it's just certain things that he wouldn't be able to tell me. I don't think they'll come off correctly. So I mean, for me, it'll work for me. Everybody's different, You seen they talk about Sean's dad a lot, Kenny, and it worked out. He became a two-time world champion. It worked out for him. You talk about Danny. It worked out for him. I think sometimes a lot of times you see like the father come from the hardship of the hood, or he come from a place and maybe the public don't understand their relationship because they don't know what the father been through, but the son gets it, so they're able to communicate and they're able to, even though it looks toxic, it works out for them. You feel me? So if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. And any type of publicity is just good for good money. You know what I'm saying?
So the reason why I asked that, Coach, was because you said, "Oh, you a hater," and I just want you to know that this is the path that has to happen. You know what I mean? This is where you're going. That path is where you're going, and you're gonna hear more and more of everything that you say.
I heard it the way through. Dealing with these white companies, the Fords and the TV networks and everything you gotta deal with. You think as a black man, Brooklyn with dreads and tattoos, when I walk in the room, that I don't have to come in being me and outspoken like this, because they would take advantage of you too. So it is what it is. Fathers do go through a lot. And I like his answer. That was a good answer. And I like this guy. He's real calm. We faced I don't know which one we faced in the amateurs. One of them beat Floyd in the amateurs, a real tall one. One of the brothers. Was that you or your other brother?
Nah, he didn't fight Floyd. He's older.
No.
Yeah, I'm old. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
one of them that was pretty good.
But I mean, we confident about his son. I mean, what you want? He made him. You know, I think that's how you should. I mean, some of the back and forth is gonna come off a little distasteful, especially with the fighters. But I mean, he believes in his son. He's passionate about it. I don't think we should like discourage that because there's a lot of kids that don't got no father. So he actively working and he believe in his son. They working hard. They doing it. They doing their thing. Y'all can see that. You know, can he beat everybody? I don't know. You know, but I'm on this side. You feel me? I'm just watching. I'm a fan of the sport, even though I'm in it. You know, can he beat everybody? We don't know. Well, that's the fun part about it. We're gonna find out. So I want to see the fights.
Yeah, absolutely. That last, you want to close it out?
Yeah, we just vibing. I'm loving it. You know what? Like I said, when the Mill, you know me. When he mentioned Brooklyn, he said Brooklyn, and I heard the energy.
Shit, we family.
And I no, and I heard the love. See what? So what I get from what I'm seeing, and I'm hearing that now. And I went through the whole story. This is my first time hearing the whole story. I have a passionate father that's very passionate about his son endeavors, and he's seen things that his son done that other people haven't seen yet. So that's where their confidence comes from. Why I know? Because I have to say I got the same type of father. I got a Brooklyn father, the same way, gun ho, and we done crazy shit all over. And he would tell you, nobody can fuck with my son. Nobody can fuck with my son. But just that my dad wasn't as vocal. My dad was, he was from the martial arts background, so he was very quiet. He was very quiet. He was, he moved different, but he was confident. Anybody say Pops was super confident. So now, my first time getting the chance to talk with Mr. Schofield, I'm getting a more clearer understanding of where his passion is coming from for his son. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm kind of understanding. Bill Haney had the same thing. Yoel Judah had the same thing. Angel Garcia had the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So when you got fighters that believe in their son and they seen things their son did that other people didn't see yet, they're gonna talk and act and react in different kind of ways. So I understand it. Big fights are gonna happen for Schofield now. I know it. I don't know why this interview right here. Watch what I tell you. I know De La Hoya. That's my guy. And I know that he only wants the biggest and the best fights out there. And I'm pretty sure, yeah. Kids Schofield. Everybody keep your ears and eyes open for him. He's gonna be in some big stuff lately. Coming up.
My last question, Coach. When it comes down to like the corner, you as a coach, we see fathers that take themselves away from the driver's seat, go into the passenger seat, and you have Rodney Shields. What's your team all about when it comes down to the head coach and the side? Because like we've seen Ryan Garcia and his dad, he took himself out, had a whole bunch of coaches. Bill Haney stays on Devin Haney's corner. People want to say, hey, does he need more? Does he need another coach? How do you go about your business?
Well, I got Ronnie Shields because I don't know everything. And Ronnie developed 25 champions. So he's like my OG, my mentor.
Including me.
So he kind of look over some of the things we do. He tell me if this might not work, that might work. And in the corner, he's there just in case anything go wrong where I need help. Like he sits in the chair and he'll whisper to me like, yo, look at this. We got to fix this mistake real fast. So he give me the information. He's training me to be a better coach in the corner.
He's a great guy. He's a great guy.
That's a good answer.
He's a great guy with a lot of great knowledge and a lot of great experience. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I remember winning world titles with Ronnie Shields in my corner too. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely know all about it. I mean, my actual pro debut, I had Ronnie Shields in my corner. You know what I'm saying? My pro debut. So, when I was 16 years old, I had the privilege of working with Ronnie Shields and Georgie Benton. You know what I'm saying? Back to back. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah, you definitely got a great guy in your corner with some great experience, 100%.
Thank you. You lucky. You got to change from Georgie Benton and shit like that.
I got to do with Georgie, my pops, Ronnie Shields, Lou Duva, Pernell Whitaker. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson.
You had some
shit went on. Yeah, this shit was crazy.
When you put out the movies, when you gonna put that movie together? You got a story, brother.
Man, we working on a lot of stuff right now, man. We working on a lot of stuff. Me and my wife, we do a lot of stuff, and you know, we got some reality TV coming for you guys soon. This year coming up, we got the movie coming out, the documentaries coming out. You know, we got some good stuff coming.
That's a good idea. I wouldn't mind seeing it as Judas biotopic. I want to see that.
It's gonna be fire.
It's gotta be fire.
It's fire.
I know where y'all came from, and for us out there, and you make it up to how far you made it, you need a
Brownsville, best start. Best start is Brownsville. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, Bills. He's from the trenches. When he said Albany Project, he's from the trenches. You hear me? He's from the trenches.
But y'all gotta get ready to run. But I appreciate it, and I'm gonna set up an interview for y'all to interview Kid. Right now, he's getting over his broken rib, so he'll be done in a week. He should be ready to do.
Right. Yeah. We're looking to spoke to Kid Schofield and get in there and figure out, get a little bit of his thoughts and where his mental is at right now, and then, you know what I'm saying, how he assessing the game right now, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And I guess
Good. And I do want to say one thing, and maybe you can relate it to your brother. I owe Keyshawn an apology because I do yell, and I am in therapy to try to get the aggressive Brooklyn out. So I do owe him an apology for calling him out his name and kind of trying to diminish his brand out of anger, because that ain't how men's supposed to do it. So if you could tell your brother, I apologize for that, and I look forward to fighting him. If we can't fight, so be it. We'll go, because he is a talented fighter too. So I do got to be a little light fighters and not a coach like I'm everybody damn coach.
Nah, man, definitely appreciate that too. Real talk.
I got to talk.
All right, Coach. Thank you for tapping in with us today.